This weekend we're on the road down to Oklahoma at the Okie Homesteading Expo, so we decided we'd take a trip back in time and look at a few of our favorite videos. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, we're about 2 hours away from pouring. Last night I went ahead and finished up pretty much everything. Natalie and I are just finishing up a couple loose ends, cutting some branches down that may be in the way of the trucks when they pull in, and marking the driveway for soft spots, because we do have a couple that I don't want the trucks getting into and then falling. But we're gonna time lapse it, so we got our GoPro screwed into a tree, and then we will hope it will last the whole time. It's facing me, girl. Oh. Natalie's shuffling, thought I was videotaping her and I was videotaping me. Anyways, hopefully this will go smoothly. So I poured concrete, but I've never poured from a pumper truck, so this will be a first for me, and hoping it will go off okay. We won't make fools of ourselves. So one thing we're going to do is, I was talking yesterday about how I'm going to get the anchor bolts in. On the way home I realized that I really don't have to. So after the footings and everything are poured and I frame up the actual slab, then I'm going to go around and drill in all of my anchor bolts, put them down into the footings with epoxy, and that way I know they will be perfectly exactly where I want them to. So when I frame, there's not going to be any they'll line up where I want them to be. And then we're going to take all these rods I cut from rebar. And usually they have really long ones, but I had pre-cut these when I was doing a different idea. So we're still using them. So after we get the footings poured, we'll stick these down in here, and they'll stick up 8 to 10 inches or so, and then we'll bend them over like that into the slab and tie the footing and the slab together. We're going to put these about every 2 feet or so is the plan. these rebar spikes that are in here will get bent over, and that will tie the slab into the footing. So I got them all the way down. This was our extra yardage in the concrete. It didn't go totally smoothly. We had a few hiccups here and there. You can see here the form's pushed out a little bit, but this one is not bad. Get to some of the other ones here. When we did the boxes, they actually started to raise up, so I actually had to stand on them to keep them pushed down so they're not perfectly level anymore, but again, that doesn't really matter. So this one really fell apart. We had to kind of hold together with our feet while someone ran and got some blocks and stuff to kind of keep it in there. And then this one blew out too. So these were the ones that I was not even worried about being an issue, but they definitely blew out. But it really doesn't matter because they'll be 100% covered up. I think this one blew out too. Yeah, the bottom of that one pushed out. So between trucks, Natalie and I went around, and so we started in this corner, and we did that one, there, all the way around to about right there, and then we had to wait for the second truck. So when we were waiting, we went ahead and went around this whole area, put in as many stakes as we could, and then doubled up on our screws, and we didn't have any problems going around the whole rest of it. Went through just fine. Gonna be a concrete babe today. Too bad it's not warmer. You could do it in a bikini top. We'd probably get concrete everywhere but in the footing. Oh. No, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about the guys operating the crane not knowing where to put it. So.
Excuse me.
I heard you singing. You have a new cubby hole?
Maybe.
Maybe. I will go away.
Please.
Bye, honey. I love you.
Bye.
I love you. Go sit back.
Love you too.
Oh, bye.
Hey, I got 4 trusses up there. That was not fun. The lift works, kind of. I'm finding more things that the people did not do properly, like this. I don't know what they did, but it's not hooked on there. I don't even know where the piece is that hooks it on there. Brought a battery charger out, which was not working and barely charged the battery, even though it ran all day long. So anyways, I got 4 trusses up there, and as I get them up there, I'm too far away from the house. So I had to lower things down, adjust a little bit, and actually moved it with the skid steer with the trusses still attached, which was a questionable thing to do, but it worked okay. Then I get him up there, and then the damn thing won't go down. So I'm just stuck, and I eventually messed with it enough to where I got it to go down. So now they're just kind of resting up there on each outside wall. I'm gonna go up and put some straps on it. There's a potential chance for a pop-up storm in the morning or after midnight, so yesterday we got 18 trusses up, which is about a third of them. Took a time lapse of it. It was pretty chaotic when the first couple ones got put up. Once you get the first ones started, then it's not so bad. But I had to cut them off or cut the supports off and redo it, I think 3 times. So I kept messing it up. But once it got going, it went fairly good. Now I know the exact angle from there down to my wall, so I can start putting the rafters in. And then for the ceiling in here, on top of this wall will be a 2x6 coming out, which will tie into the rafter that comes down. So this ceiling will be flat and then it will slope down. That'll help tie everything together. Today we're going to get 6 more in. That'll run us out to, I think, about on top of that header, and then I've got to get more lumber to build some more walls out there before I can put anything else in. And then hopefully by the end of the week or sooner we'll have all of the trusses in. It's Monday right now. We did these yesterday. I've still got to hurricane strap them, so these are just toe nailed in right now, but then I'll put a hurricane strap on each one of those. And then when I put the rafters in, I'll hurricane strap those too. So usually when you do a tall wall, you don't want a joint like this, like that, because what's happening is the wall will bow, be like this or the other way on that joint. But I did that so I can rest my ceiling for the office and for the room down here. So I want to have something secure to set them on. I planned it to where I can lift up trusses from down there with the bobcat and the crane up onto this section. The other option is to go ahead and build all the walls and then get the lift over on this side, which will have to be right next to the slab, I believe. I have to measure the other one is, and then lift them up, which I'm going to have to do anyways when I get to the last couple trusses. But lift them up onto here and then do the same thing we did on that side and then work our way down. So that's an option as well. So that's the plan for today. Get those 6 up and then go ahead and get everything hurricane strapped down. So it'll be today's task. And then hopefully go have some fun with the girls. Go swimming in the creek or something. Now I'm recording.
Yeah, you're recording. Fun of me.
Well, we got 24 trusses up. Well, 23. The 24th one right there. Fun. But this is as far as I can get because my top plate stops over there. So I'll need to get more lumber and build that wall out more before I can get more trusses up. So I'll do that tomorrow. Right?